They crash-landed on a forgotten planet, a world that no one had ever heard of. But it was beautiful, covered in oceans, mountains, and jungles. So they decided to stay. But this world was like a giant hard drive filled with every human memory ever recorded. And as they walked around, they started seeing echoes of all the people who had come before them. Everyone from the first primitive humans to modern-day astronauts. And these memories weren't just visual. They were emotional. The explorers felt the joy, the fear, and the sadness of all these people. And then they met a woman named Echo, a being made of pure memory who explained everything to them. She told them about the planet's history, how it had once been a vibrant world full of life, until the humans came and drained its resources. She also told them why they were there, not because they were chosen, but because they were forgotten. The planet's way of ensuring that no one would ever forget them. But as the explorers ventured further into the planet's depths, they started to realize that their memories weren't their own. They were a combination of their past, present, and future selves, a sort of pre-recorded history that was meant to guide them. They saw the mistakes they would make if they didn't change their ways. They felt the pain of their loved ones and the pride of their accomplishments. And it was overwhelming. Too much to handle. So they retreated to the surface, back to the real world, where they started to put everything in order. They fixed their ship and prepared for departure. But before they left, they had one last conversation with Echo. They asked her what would become of them now that they were no longer lost in their memories. And she told them that they would carry the planet with them, that they would become its caretakers, ensuring that its memory banks remained intact so that future generations could learn from the past. And as they departed, they knew that they were leaving a better version of themselves behind, a version that was whole and complete, a version that would never be lost again. This is the story of the Forgotten Planet. It's a story about memory and identity, about how the things we remember define who we are. It's also a story about regret and second chances. The characters in this story get a chance to revisit their past and correct their mistakes. They get to see the consequences of their actions and the ripple effect it has on those around them. What did you think of the story? Let me know in the comments below.